Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads, and it's time for another super cool top 10 countdown. Today we are going to be counting down the Ultra Fusions. This is the top 10 I've been waiting a while to do because there wasn't 10 Ultra Fusions, but now there is a few new ones about. So let's get on with it and count down the top 10 Ultra Fusion cards in Cards, the Universe and everything. As always, I'm sure you guys won't agree with my list, but do leave your ideas in the comments below. I'm always keen to find out what other people think. So let's get on with it. Number 10 is Brain World. At the start, both players' space cards, wherever they are, gain +2 permanently. 7 for 40. Like I said, these are all Ultra Fusion cards. I love that card. Makes our chart at number 10. And it is a space card. Pretty useful if you are playing a mono space deck. Brain World. Is it Brain World or Brani World? Something like that. Not really sure. Okay, let's move on to number 9. Ultra Fusion. New card, this one. Earthrise. I'm loving this card. 7 for 69. On the play, if your deck contains exactly 7 science cards, your space cards, wherever they are, gain 18 until played. And I'm going to build a deck with this card quite soon. No surprise, it's going to have 11 space cards and 7 science cards, I think. But the cool card, that one. Haven't tried it out really, but definitely worth putting in our top 10 at number 9. There's a lot of really good Ultra Fusion cards. That's why it's not higher. Like this one at number 8, Hibernation. Good old classic Ultra Fusion. 7 for 50. On the draw, this card locks for 2 turns, which isn't the greatest thing. But on the play, your life on land cards in hand gain +20 permanently. Pretty good if you're building or playing a big life on land deck. It can really add some power to your deck. So that's Hibernation. Makes our Ultra Fusion countdown at number 8. Cute picture, that one as well. Do like it. Okay, let's go and have a look at who made number 7. There we go, the KT Extinction Event. First paleontology card in our countdown, 10 for 70. Really powerful card, this one. And on the return, your paleontology cards, wherever they are, cost -1 until played. Wherever they are, that's really useful, especially if you are playing a totally paleontology deck. Really useful card. KT Extinction Event makes number 7 in our Ultra Fusion cards. Interesting picture, that one as well. Anyhow, that is number 7. Number 6 goes to this classic card, Hypernova. You see this one being played a lot. No surprise, it's a great card. 6 for 50. It's a space card as well. And on the draw, this card gains +100 at this turn. So if you play it as soon as you get it, it is 6 for 150. And a lot of people use that in the space decks. So it's going to get all those super cool space buffs as well. So that's Hypernova. I use that card quite a lot, actually. I do like it. Number 6. Number 5, another super cool card, Eureka. 6 for 57. On the return, your science cards, wherever they are, which is awesome, gain +16 this round. And if you won the turn, your remaining cards in hand gain +10 until played. I do like that one. Fits in so many different decks. Obviously, you need a bit of a science-themed deck. But that's Eureka, 6 for 57. At number 5 in our Ultra Fusion cards. So, number 4. What is number 4? Death of the Universe. You see this in all those big boxing decks. Great card. 4 for 70. On the draw, your cards, wherever they are, with 7 or more base energy, cost -2 for 2 turns. And your cards, wherever they are, with 4 or less base energy, cost +2 for 2 turns. So if it's a high energy week, you're playing all those big boxing cards, then Death of the Universe, absolutely essential Ultra Fusion card. Makes our charts easily at number 4. Good card, that one. So moving on to the top business end, I should say. Number 3, great card, this one. I love it. Tidal Wave. On the return, your oceans and sea cards, wherever they are, gain +25 energy and cost gain +25 power and cost +1 energy until play. That's Tidal Wave. Absolutely phenomenal card, especially, well, not especially, if you're playing oceans and sea decks. Really cool. And this card, very similar, makes the chart at number 2, is Stampede. Absolutely phenomenal card. 8 for 90. Make sure you fuse this one up. It is great. On the play, your life on land cards, wherever they are, gain +25 power and you lose -2 energy this round. You can use this card in so many of those amazing meta life on land decks at the moment. So that Stampede makes our charts at number 2. So before we reveal number 1, let's go and have a look at a few honourable mentions. There's not many cards left, but I picked, I think, 3 for honourable mentions. So let's have a look. What was it? 4. First one is the Cambrian Explosion. Cool card, this one. On the draw, if your deck is 9 or fewer paleontology cards, these cards, wherever they are, gain +5 until played. Repeat for life on land and oceans. And on the return, repeat above. So if you're building the right deck, this card just missed out on the top 10, but it's absolutely amazing card. Just wish the energy buff was a bit higher. The Bayeux Tapestry, if you're playing history, this card's a good one. 10 for 100. On the draw, your history cards, wherever they are, gain +10 until played. Pretty good if you've got loads of history cards. And this card burns 30 until played. So not bad. Haven't used that one that often, but I do use it occasionally when I'm playing an all history deck. The Holocene Extinction. Look at all that tiny writing. If you've played any Ocean and Sea card this game, your science cards, wherever they are, gain +13 this round, and your Ocean and Sea cards, wherever they are, lose -5 permanently. If you've played any Life on Land card this game, your science cards, wherever they are, gain 13 this round, and your Life on Land cards, wherever they are, lose -5 permanently. Wow, that's a lot of writing. Okay, another honourable mention goes to Infinity. Not so much writing on this one, luckily. 1 for 23. If you use this one carefully, can be really devastating. All cards, wherever they are, lose -50 next turn. So if you're playing somebody and you know they're coming up with a big score next round, throw down Infinity and you will really make them cry. So those are the honourable mentions. So let's go and have a look at number 1 in the Ultra Fusion top 10. No surprise really, the Renaissance. Absolutely amazing card. 5 for 40. On the draw, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain +10 until played. Really cool. And if your deck has 6 or fewer arts and culture cards, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain +18 until play. And because that's got 2 different parts to the card, you can build so many different decks and use Renaissance. You can use it for a totally arts and culture deck, but it also works absolutely amazingly on a 666 Liberty deck as well, which is why I have made it number 1 in the Ultra Fusions. Anyhow, I'm sure you won't agree with all of my top 10, if any of it at all. Please do leave your top 10 or any other comments or suggestions in the comments below. I always like to find out what other people think of my top 10s. But in the meantime, enjoy Q, have fun. Excuse me, have fun. I'm losing my voice. And we will see you all very soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye.